Well, that's flat. So we got the 60 there. Okay, it just died. And again. So the same, we got low oil pressure. Morning legends, righto, Sunday morning. We're gonna, we've got it running as you can hear in the background. We're going to pump tyres up today and get it onto the hoist so we can get the intercooler out. Probably get the, we'll leave the air condenser in, but we might even try and get the radiator out. Try and get it all clean because there's an absolute mess. Yeah, let's see how we go, and hopefully by the end of today we can have this thing back together and ready to clean and go for a drive. See if we can do a shed skid. God, I can't get my words out. See if we can do a shed skid. Bit of peace of mind for the ARB air compressor mount we do. So as you can see, it's hard to do one-handed. Anyways, put her in here, beautiful. Now this compressor mount sits about, must be about there, the compressor, right? The water was up to about here, so it was fully submerged in water, and it still runs well, but that's only because we've got the air filters up here for it, so way up the top of the tail light, so you can't actually suck any water in. So they work quite well, not bad. And now we're gonna cool the shit in the back here. What a weekend. Righto guys, so we're going to pull the bash plates off. We'll get them off and we're going to show you them. So to get them off, to get the intercooler out. Hence the intercooler's up in here. We're going to get under here, so we're going to rip the old bash plates off. They're still holding up well. Oh, what's that? Is that oil? Oh, that smells a bit oily. We might have done a bit more damage than we thought. Righto. I've done this yesterday with the old tines on the forklift. It's still holding up well. So we're going to get that off, and I'm going to go through and try and clean the underside of all this and all the intake piping out. And we've still got one more intake pipe to get out, which is up under there. I've scored somebody's fishing rod holder rubber from that puddle at Glass House. So if you're missing this, holler at us, and we'll even send it with a sticker. If not, I'm keeping it, putting it on the wall. In case you missed it, Elle's not here today, so it's just us. I got the GoPros out. So what we're gonna do now is, I've still gotta get that bit off. We're gonna seal up these intakes into the manifolds and stuff, and just make sure we're not going to do any more damage. We're going to put zip ties around all this. Zip tie some snap lock bags onto the inlets when I fill the engine with water, because under the turbos it's probably not ideal to get any more water in than it's already had. That's marvellous. So clean that one off. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's got everything coming on. Look at this. Got all the headlights out. Look at that much shit in here between the condenser and the radiator. We've got to get out, so we'll try and get the condenser out in a minute. Intercooler's out, I'll show you that in a minute. The thermo spins, but it wouldn't fire up before the local ship boxes. The thermo spins, but it wouldn't fire up before, so it's probably stuffed as well. But looking at it, there's a bit of room here to put a barrow in, I reckon. It's got to come close. If not a barrow, definitely an LS or a Coyote. It's come this far. So you can see a list of parts. Look at the old bash plates. They're going. We're going to put the ARB ones on. That's the front shroud, brings all the air in. Another part for the intercooler. Headlights are out. Got them out. And look at this. Look at the intercooler. Look how badly we damaged this thing. Look at that. That's just absolutely mangled. Absolutely mangled it when we're at Fraser, but it's all for a good time. There we go. Righto, so be back on a bit of cleaning. We've got pretty much everything off now, so starting to not look like a Ranger much. I don't know if you can see it, but I feel like I am covered in shit. So we are done. We are done cleaning, but we still got heaps to fix. Not even at the bottom of it. We've got an oil leak, which we already spoke about earlier. Thermo fan, pretty sure stuff. Alternator's good now. It's a couple of bent little bits and pieces, but I think we'll be back on the road soon. Unless we Coyote swap, but have a look at this. Oh, it's magic. It took 3 hours of gurneying, and look at this. Needs a little bit more still, but we've got most of it off. Look at this. Woohoo! So stoked. Now look at the ground. Oh yeah, look at it running all the way back there. Look at me dog. Walter, what are you doing? Come say hello. Why are you drinking the muddy water? It tastes good? It tastes good? It tastes good? Come give a kiss. Give a kiss. Mwah. What do you reckon? Come here, buddy. Come here. Good man. Good man. Righto. That's a wrap for today. I'm done for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, eh? Monday. Monday we'll finish this off and try and get it back together. Morning legends, righto. So today's little job. I'm gonna try and get the damn Bredrol back together today so we can actually drive it and see how it's running, I guess. So we're gonna get the greaser. We've got this bad boy here. Bit of $4 greaser cans from Repco. We're basically gonna get into all these pipes you can see in there. See all the mud that's just right through the pipes. We've got a new intercooler now. I'm gonna get inside these and clean these out, clean the airbox out, try and get everything clean. Got that one clean already. Get inside that one cleaned. And yeah, we're gonna try and get all that cleaned out and get it all reassembled, get the new thermo on, get everything back together, and get it running up and down the street and just see how it actually goes and see if it's working. As you can see, I've gone through last night and give it a whole another big gurney yesterday harbor, and this shit's still coming out of it, just everywhere. So, you know, be a long time for it's clean again. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright legends, next step, safety glasses, bit of air. We're gonna blow out all these intercooler pipes, so see the water coming out of them. Gonna get all these cleaned out, we've degreased them. Got I think most of the mud out will blow them out. Alright, there we have it. Oh, drop it in. Look at the inside of that. Marvellous. Now it's brand new again. We're bloody real clean, we're dry. Look at that. So as long as we got right through the pipe, we should be a-okay. Let's go and find out. Let's put it back together. So this is as clean as I've got it so far, but I've only been using the Gurney and water. I don't put any chemical on yet because I want to get everything back together before I do that, so I don't run the risk of filling the engine up anymore. But I'll show you I'll get this off. You can see earlier I put on these when I was gurneying, so I didn't fill the engine up. We'll start cutting these off to start reassembling. Now we're going to, I can't really do much clean all the oil out of there, but we'll try. And you can see down here, I'm going to pull the front of this turbo out and give you the best look I can at the inside of it. See if we can get in there. You can get a gist of how much shit has gone in this turbo. Look at it. It's bloody marvellous. Try to get the light in a good angle for you, legends. Give me a tick. It's probably the best I can get. Take a try on the camera. Yeah. That's all I got for you, is that sort of angle there. Look at that. So, massive shout out to Grant Walker Parts. They hit us up on Instagram, knowing we needed some parts, and they've hooked us up with a new intercooler and a new bloody thermo. So, we're gonna get this bad boy in and get it running. We are gonna be running. I know we are. I can feel it. Can feel it in me veins. Whoa. Just gonna make sure we seat this back in properly. Not even sure how it was. Oh, there. Where it seats. We're in! So we've got a new intercooler here from Grant Walker Parts. Absolute legends. Well, it's not new, it's come off a wrecked vehicle. So we're going to go and get the piping off the other one. All the joining bits and the shroud for the bloody thermo fan and stuff, and bolt it all in, and yeah, we'll get this bad boy in. And righto. So we're going to put these swanky ARB recovery points on. Look at these. These are cheap as. So like, I think they were $5.30 for the set. Like, couldn't even make them for that. Look at them. Beautiful. So we're going to get these on as well now before we put all this on. So I just realised these are going to go here, but behind this thing. Right, for those of you wondering, it's time for a bloody beer because I've just tried to fit the ARB recovery points. Don't fit. So if anyone who was wondering, if you've got a bumper still, the ARB recovery points won't work. The reason being is this piece here is basically a big ass bracket that Ford's made to hold your radar. This bad boy here to hold your radar. So when you put a bull bar on, they relocate that radar into the bull bar, and then you don't have this in the way anymore. So these recovery points will then work. Now, I could get the grinder out and just butcher the hell out of this, but can't really be bothered, to be honest. Or maybe I will. But I'll probably have to butcher the bumper as well, so I might just leave them off and we'll come up with something else. Only a couple of things left to do now, and we can fire this thing up. As I put this cover back on, make sure we've got all these clips and everything done up, all the power's done back up, that's in. Coolant. Right, I think we've got everything nailed. So let's bloody pop this thing in here. Alrighty. We'll try and get this all lined up. Didn't realise until I was gurneying this last night that this is actually foam. So you can see I've just ripped it apart. Anyways, it's a whole other story. And this, we just tear that up a bit. Oh, that squeaks. I just need to get a new fan belt. Yes! We've had luck. Alright. I think I'm going to put the wheels on and go for a run down the road. Right, legends, we're going for the first run. Let's see how hard this thing goes. See if we got power still, because that turbo is pretty rooted. Ready? Let's come with me. Woo! Oh. Oh, that's flat. So we got the 60 there. Well, it's accelerating. It just doesn't have the power it used to have. It just doesn't have the power it used to have. It's a bit strange. Next problem is I can't get the thermo to kick in neither. But it's going. We'll give it a good squirt down here. Get up to temperature, like it's running normal temps. Yeah, it's really struggling to change gears. Do a couple of laps up and down, see how it goes. Oh, I haven't got a front bumper on either, by the way. So a couple more runs. God, all sorts of alarms still going off. Ah, sh**. Okay, it just died. And again, there's something wrong with it. Oh, for f***'s sake. Right, let's try again. Okay, it's running real rough, so I'm going to take it back in the yard. Oh, f***. Well, we're on the driveway anyway. Oh, righto. This is definitely a fraud and insurance problem. I've done my bit. Let's try. Let's try to reverse into the yard because. Alright, we're going. Yeah, it's back to no power again. So we've definitely done some serious damage. So we're going to put it back together and drop it to Ford on the 14th like we're supposed to. And hear their verdict. And I feel like their verdict ain't going to be very good. Oh, it's saying low oil pressure. So I think we've done more. There's a lot of warnings. Get rid of that one. So it's saying we got low oil pressure, which, oh, there you go, died again, which everyone knows can be a problem. It sounds okay, but don't know. Righto, well, that's a wrap on this one, legends. Thanks for watching. We've ruined a perfectly good Ford Ranger. Yeah, we need to sell a lot more merch and a lot more products real quick so we can put a Cody swap in. We'll take it down to Ford, get them to do their thing of the engine stuff. We're not going to bother putting another V6 diesel in. We're going to go and try and put a Cody in this bad boy and have a fully sick, I don't know what, V8 petty motor. Just do mad shed skids. Right, legends, come along, we'll see what happens. And if they get this motor running again, we're going the damn Cape. Yoo!